What has happened to Goa? Why people don't come to Goa anymore? Did Goa lose its glory? In this video, I'm going to talk about the exact problems that's happening in Goa, especially in the north side of Goa, which is flocked by a lot of tourists all over the year. So in this video, we're going to talk about Goa tourism. So we all know Goa once used to be that particular place. It is a dream for a lot of people to come over here. Of course, it's just in India, but at the same time, what you see in Goa won't reflect in whatever cities that you are living in. So that is the reason why a lot of people plan a group trip. But right now, Goa doesn't have the same charm that once it used to have. And right now, it's very quiet. I'm at the north side of Goa, Baga side. It is always crowded, lot of tourists all over. But right now, it's around 7 o'clock morning. So for sure there won't be anyone. So that's the reason why I wanted to come and talk about it. There are a lot of issues, but the main problem that I could find are the prices. Be it hotel prices, all the restaurants, wherever I go, I don't think it is cheap enough. So since as an Indian, you're living over here, we all go for a value-minded thoughts. So in that case, does Go offer you an extra difference when compared to other places? No. Almost all the hotel prices, restaurants are all same. In fact, I would say they are a bit more pricier. So that is one reason. And also taxi scams. Goa has divided into north and south side, and not everyone want to stay in the north side, and not everyone want to stay in the south side. If you want to explore, you got to travel a lot. In that case, you got to take a car or maybe a taxi. I'm not sure why Uber, Rapido, or whatever taxi services that's happening in India won't work over here. In some aspect, it's a good thing, but on the other side, even to travel just 2 kilometers, we gotta pay 300 rupees as a minimum, and the taxi fares are very expensive. Yes, the government controls it, but I think right now all the taxi fares are fixed by the union. This happens at Leh, but honestly, that is different. What happens in Leh you cannot compare to what happens over in Goa. I personally feel there should be some change regarding this, because if I have to take a flight, there are two airports over here, and the minimum cost even go there is 1,200, 1,400. Of course, there are few buses, airport buses here and there, but I mean they don't make any difference to me. So that is one thing you got to change. The taxi prices are skyrocketing over here, and people are getting so much of money out of it. Yes, of course there are taxi rentals, um, car rentals, but honestly speaking, the taxi services should be actually available anywhere, especially in a tourist place. But I don't want to compare this, but when you compare this to Thailand, they have excellent taxi services. Of course it is kind of expensive as well, but you have options, right? I don't find such options over here, and that is one reason why a lot of people will actually hate Goa. So this is the most happening Kito's lane. Just few hours back, this used to be the most busiest part of North Goa. The parties are so wild over here. But yes, when you really want to have a silent part of Goa, you should come only in the early in the morning, be it anywhere. So yes, that's the difference. If you really want peace, you gotta just wake up, come in the morning. But what is there in the morning? Nothing. You just have to go to the beach, walk for a while, and that's all about it. So there is a proper stat. 2019, around 8.9 million people used to come to Goa every year, and right now it is just around 1.92 million people. The difference is very huge. See, I cannot blame just this particular place, the whole point is the other places have started to improve. Especially if I have extra 10,000, you can pretty much take a flight to Thailand, just stay in Pattaya, because the hotel prices are very cheap over there and they give you much more value than what Goa offers. And that is the reason why even in this year, during New Year, lot of people thought it's better to go to other South Asian places like Vietnam, Pattaya. So they avoided Goa altogether, and it is clearly seen. But on the other side, they have to do something else, right? I don't think they are actually trying to improve a lot, because 2 years back, what I saw from Goa is the one that I'm seeing right now. The competition is actually high. A lot of countries offer a very different experience. So maybe it's government's time to actually do something else, give something different from Goa. It's not going to be a place where you can just come chill with your friends and drink, because honestly the north part of Goa should be avoided by a lot of families, because all I could see are bachelors getting drunk, and that's all about it. So that is also one more reasons why family avoid Goa, because if you see, Pattaya offers the same kind of experience, but at the same time Thailand does have Krabi, Phuket, where you can actually chill with your families. That I don't see in this particular part of Goa. See, this is what happens when there is no proper direction from the government. And yeah, I'm not sure the beach is going to be just like this in the evening, but right now look at it. This is a real example. You see a lot of trash over there, like food all over the beach. And yes, this what happens on a reality. One more problem that I could visibly see are the drug issues that happen over here. Yes, the alcohol is so famous because it is cheaper when you compare to a lot of main cities. But at the same time, I see people smoking other drugs. Uh, I don't know whether it's a good thing or not, because again, I'm not going to compare. Again, I hate to compare this to Thailand. Thailand fully legalizes cannabis. The cannabis culture is actually a very big thing in Thailand, but there are regularities, there are some restrictions, and in a place where it is fully legalized, people actually respect that. Over here, I don't see that. I see random people selling drugs on the streets in spite of knowing it's not legal. So yes, this is also one more issue. Another problem is the bike rentals. Yes, the most affordable way to travel around Goa is to take a rental bike. But at the same time, I've heard a lot of people. You just get approached for bike rentals anywhere in Goa. Every inch you will see a lot of people approaching you. This is where the whole another trap of Goa starts. Lot of rental bikes over here, especially in the north part of Goa, are not legalized. Some are even stolen, some have fake number plates. So if you get caught, you're done. You got to pay the fine. And that is also a huge issue. People love to scam you in anywhere they wanted. Bike rentals, in spite of being one of the most important things in Goa, do have a issue. And I'm not sure whether a lot of people actually are aware of this. See, honestly speaking, it's kind of sad. Uh, there are a lot of ways where you can actually improve Goa. Like, in a wildest possibility, just imagine if this whole strip of this entire union territory becomes legalized for cannabis. Maybe that would bring a lot of investments, a lot of tourists all over the world. But at the same time, I'm not sure how strict the laws are going to be, and also I'm very scared of how we are going to react to it. I'm not sure whether the Goa government will actually do it. It's a huge move, but Yes, if you really want to improve tourism in that way, yes, that could be one such way. And also improve the infrastructure, make it more accessible, make it more affordable. North Goa to South Goa, you don't have to cross the ocean. Bring some new options, Uh, I really feel that taxi services should be back in Goa. It is just customer's choice. Like you, if you want to travel in a private taxi, yes, it's your choice. If I want to travel in a Ola, Uber, and other companies, it's my choice. It shouldn't affect each other. So that is also one thing that I really wanted back over here. But apart from that, we have become more value minded as a citizen. As Indians, we tend to think whether it's worth it or not. In that case, an extra 10 or 15,000 what you spend will give you an experience of a different country, a different culture, be it Thailand, Vietnam, or even Malaysia. In such cases, I feel that is the reason why people don't come to Goa anymore, and it's sad.